Welcome everyone to Chess TV episode 361. Today is May 30th, 2017. 361 obviously is the number 19 times itself, which instantly inserts itself into my head. I don't know about you guys, but whenever I hear the square of a number, it just stands out to me as the square of a number. Probably that happens to you, like 324 is 18 squared, 286 is 16 squared. I'm sure you're constantly plagued by that realization. But today we're going to play two games of chess at the same time. That's why the episode's called Twice as Nice. It's just going to be chess today, but this is your chance if you're watching live to win against the Wiz, because I'll be more distracted than usual. I'm not going to say twice as distracted because I'm usually pretty distracted already. So let's go over here to leadchess.org. I already have a challenge from Tom, so I'll take that, but I'll also play with a friend at the same time in a new tab. If I can do that, yeah, over here. So variant, standard, 1-4, rated. I'm going to be playing rated games. This is a great chance to take some rating points against me. I can't talk. So I'm putting this in the chat. It says twice as nice. So I'll try again. Copy, paste, and then over here we've got a game against Tom's. Tom's, I love you. Have I said that before? Oh, I really love you. You're such a great guy. I got accused the other day of something I'm not going to mention. So he's starting with e4. That's great. I'll play e6. It's called the French defense. Usually people play e5 when they first learn chess, but ooh, this is a less common line. I'm just going to play d5 and pretend it didn't happen. I will not allow notifications. Lead chess. Nice try. e4, e6. What do you know? It's the same game twice. Takes, bishop takes. Oh, should I take with pawn? I think bishop takes is fine. So stop asking me for notifications. I'm going to block those notifications. So we've got a French defense here. Knight f6. Black in both games isn't so great. There's a little increment on the clock in both games. As you can see, I'll block this with my bishop. I need more sound. Oh, the pieces are flying so fast. As you can see, that sounds pretty loud. There we go. Now I can hear it. As you can see, there's a little increment, and that's going to help a lot if time gets low. But both my opponents are playing pretty fast. So is this automatically switching back? I don't think so. Just hit that and then jump over here, pin that, jump over here, take that with a knight, because otherwise the knight would be kind of stuck in there. Rook is on the open file. Oh, it's my turn over here. c6. Okay, we're doing good on time. What about c5? Can we play that? Oh, that's what comes up together. So, yes, that would be great. Strike at that center immediately. Takes. Okay, I'm happy with that. That was kind of weird. My opponent was like doing this. That's a lot of moves for a bishop that you're just going to trade off. Generally, it's important to minimize the number of extra moves you make with your pieces, and that's because you want to do useful things with your time. It's true in life. It's true in chess. Don't spend your time moving things that don't matter. Oh, did I play c5 over here? Did somebody do that? This is exciting. So that's going to leave this pawn isolated, which makes it strong and weak at the same time. I think I'm going to want to push it, actually. Maybe immediately, maybe not immediately, so I don't blunder it for nothing, but eventually I'll try to push it. Bring in the rest of my pieces. You might be tempted to do something with the bishop, but it's very important to bring in all your pieces in chess. Very, very important. It's like 100% important. So now when I play this, I'm using this rook to hit here, and it's just very effective. Did I say very? It's very effective. That's very good. So we're playing two games of the chess at the same time, both of them looking good, both with the black pieces. I'm now happy to play this move, picking up an extra pawn and messing up his pawn structure or obliterating it. I'm going to take here. So now I have this isolated pawn. I don't think c5 was a great move, but I did get that pawn into the game. So there are good things that came out of that. I'll just move over here. Play this up. See this isolated pawn? It's nice because it's taking the center. He doesn't have any center pawn. That's nice. But on the downside, it's okay. That was a surprising move. I'm really surprised by your move here. I mean, there are strengths to it. Like it's good for me, but I'll give you the take back. But there's weaknesses too. I have 20 seconds on that clock, so gotta keep moving there. This game I am not winning by a pawn yet, so let's not overdo it. c6, great move, preventing the pawn push because he wants to kind of lock that up and make it. That's awesome for me. So now he's right there in that square. My bishop can do nothing. I'm going to play this move and trade, I think. I think I'm going to trade my bishop for his knight because my bishop can't do nothing. King in, 26 seconds, 24 seconds. I will make the trade. Not happy about that. The reason is with the extra space, with the pawn on This move's okay. With the pawn on d5 there, I'm in the center, I have extra space. Generally speaking, the person with more space on the chessboard doesn't want to trade down because the space means they have more room to do things. But if you take things off the board, there's not as much to do, so it's no longer an advantage. So I'm kind of giving up my advantage by trading. I'm happy to do this though, because now it's no longer isolated. Have to take with rook because of that pin. Now we're down into a pretty even looking position, but I do own the open file. Let's destroy this guy. Rooks on the 7th rank. So powerful. We're playing Stubenfish here. I just noticed that. He's a pretty good player. And he's moving. So let's just prevent a back rank checkmate there for a moment. I like your moves, Stubenfish. I like those. 7th rank is where it's at. Keep checking this guy. Am I going to have trouble with this d-pawn? This isn't good. This isn't good. Defensive. So this is stupid, by the way. I made fun of my opponent doing a sequence of moves like that, and now I'm going to make fun of myself because that was silly. At least I'm winning on one board. So now I can trade. I'm going to just play here. It's just because I'm a little low on time, and I just don't feel like making a move that makes me lose. Now I can push this, and I'm going to, okay? I'm just going to push that pawn. Deal with it. And I'll take this with a pawn. Oh, the pawn structure is changing. Was this the game where I had the isolated pawn? Now I've captured like this and this. It's the world's most powerful pawn from least powerful. This is quite the change. Just keep pushing here. I like this position now. If I could get this pushed one more square. I don't know if I can, though. Oh, Tom's beat me. Man, 2 games at once is very difficult. Man, I definitely would have won if I hadn't lost that. That's disappointing. And there's a challenge. Everyone wants to play me 2 games at once. I'm going to finish the game with Stubenfish. Let's pin that. And then I'm going to take 2 more games at once. So throw me a challenge if you want to play. It's 1+4 time control. So you have to play 1+4. Otherwise, it doesn't count. Otherwise, your challenge doesn't exist. So 1 minute on the clock, 4 seconds out at every move is the way it has to be. You going to take this pawn, Stubenfish? Oh. This is some pretty good pawns here. I'm liking my position. This pawn is scary now. Wow. Imagine going from an isolated pawn, suddenly it's like, well, I'm a full-grown goose here. Swan. I guess it's not a goose. It's a swan, right? I could have just pushed, but I love this square. Okay, are you checkmating me? I don't think you're checkmating me. I really don't think you are. This is a great square for my queen. It is great. And by great, I don't mean like it's good. I mean it's like huge. That's what great means. Look how big it is. That's like 200 pixels. It's huge. Okay, I'm happy to move here. I'm gonna go here, and then I'll checkmate him. Hi, yeah, I'm in your house. Kind of funny. Should I add him time? I should let him run out of time. You're out of time, Stephen Fish. Good game, Fish. That's hard to say that name. Okay, we got 4 challengers here. We've got Eric, who wants to play 1-4. Oxyjano, nope. Tom's is back, and S Tactic. Well, Tom's, I'd love to play you because you deserve to die or lose, whatever is bigger. But let's play the other 2 because they haven't played yet. So let's jump over here. Take the challenge from S Tactic. 2 games at once, ladies and gentlemen. Let's do it. More black pieces. This is not fair. But here's the whites against S Tactic. All right, so we're 1-1 so far today. Very surprising. I lost the game against the 1300 and I beat the 2000. Whatever. Let's play a King's Gambit. Got to keep the pieces moving. Let's capture here. This is a little unusual, but I like playing it. If you watch my show, you see me make this blunder a lot because it's my style. Knight of 3, d4. I love the space. Look at this. Look at this. This is why I like King's Gambit. It's actually a blunderous opening, but it's so beautiful. That's why I like to play it. Castles. Faster, faster, guys. Okay, so I can take this pawn. Already I captured my pawn back. And look at my center. You guys should play King's Gambits too. Just look at that center. It's so good. Of course, not always do you get that outcome, but when you do, you do it in production. King's Gambit technically equalizes the position. Well, thanks, Mr. Technical. Do you think I believe that? That's like saying technically the world is not flat. Like, yeah, it's an opinion-based thing here. There's plenty of people who think the world is flat, and you can't just tell them technically you're wrong because they have their opinion. Seriously, man. Technically, people did not evolve from apes. Technically speaking, your body is made of cancer. You know, you can't just make these statements. I'm already halfway out of my time. I need to play quicker. Can I castle? Take. I'll do it. I'll do it. Very active way to play. I'll just play that and make sure there's nothing cool he could capture down there. Now I'm going to play this one. 30 seconds on the clock here. My position's not really amazing in either chessboard here. I've just traded some things. I don't feel like a super genius yet. It's pretty unusual for me. Oh, cool. Look at that pawn structure that he doesn't have now. This is great. Look at those pawns, doubled isolated. Now I just need to gang up on the f4 square. Whenever the opponent has doubled pawns, which is like 2 pawns on the same line, same file, I should say, right? And no pawns nearby in the adjacent files, that's doubled isolated pawns. And what you should do next is destroy his face. Control the square in front of those 2 pawns. Seriously, man, that square is as important as every other square on the board, +5. Just a rule of thumb I made up. Oh, look, a fork. His queen and his bishop are forked now. Cool. This is the square I wanted to really control. Really control that square. I couldn't, actually. His bishop was on it, and I felt silly, but it's what I wanted. Sometimes in life, there's a difference between what you want and what you get. Should I offer a queen trade? No, I'm not going to. I'm going to try. Yeah, I will. I probably should keep the queen on the board. 6 seconds. I got to play fast against Eric. Oh, man. 13. That's better. Fast against Eric. Do not run out of time here, Eric. 8, 12. Watch that clock, man. Low on time on both boards here. I guess I'll take. Ooh, the trade helps me here just because I need something simpler. We're in a drawn-ish position. I'll push this. No, I'll play. Yeah, I'll push it. Eric, I don't have time. Oh, I can take that. That's good. 13 seconds, still moving. That's a free rook. Woo! That's going to help a lot. You know, when you're like, I don't know what to do. Oh, I guess I'll take this free rook. That really, really simplifies your thinking. Knight here, I guess. I can bring the knight into the game. The knight is it's on h7 for a reason. Wait, I am ahead a piece. Faster man. I'll take that this way. Oh, clocks. Oh, I need keyboard shortcuts. There we go. My turn here. I'm not ahead a piece over there. I'm only ahead a piece over here. Check. That brings a trade. I'm ahead a rook over here, so we got this. Those extra moves help too. I'm up to 20 seconds. Okay, so how do I play this ending? This is critical. This square, very good. Man. I think this is going to work pretty well. That's funny. Ah, your bishop is trapped, man. That's kind of funny to me. Watch that clock. I will just go for that trait. Man, I can't do anything. I'm so paralyzed. Usually I say really witty things about now. I'm talking about somebody's hair or something, but right now I'm just, I'm just struggling to switch screens. Oh, he's traded. Perfect. Okay, there's no way I can't win this game unless I mess up the clock, right? Because look at this. Extra pawn. I'm going to promote it. Actually, the trick here is to not promote it, but to almost promote it. And then he puts all his effort into, let's promote this now, into preventing it from being promoted, and then your king can go do something else awesome. So that's the winning plan here. You actually do want to stop up these pawns. If he gets them really advanced, it's harder to win. Look at that extra time. Yep, extra pawn's good. Let's keep that on the board. Check. Oh, brilliant move, bishop, whatever. Yeah, it doesn't matter. Should be able to win this. I think I've got both games in the bag here. I don't know why they're both playing on. They're each hoping that I'll mess up on the other board, I guess. This is, he's adding me time. Okay, that's a good idea. That's a pre-move on the checkmate. Over here, so you can see I'm not actually able to promote the pawn. His king blocks the pawn, but the advantage is once we're almost up there where he's blocking me, my king can go do something else. In this case, take this for free. Oh, beautiful. So I'll do that. But if his pawns are way down here like this, it would be a little harder because I'd have to leave to do something. No. How many queens can I make? I just want to see how many queens I can make. Honestly. I think the answer is 2, because then my patience will run out. This looks like an effective way to checkmate people. Doesn't this look effective to you? This seems very effective. Right? Because if you keep checking them, then it's not stalemate. It's an important rule. Checkmate! Jimmy X! Oh, 2 wins in a row. Wait, Eric still hasn't lost. He still has a minute left here. He's considering his options. He's got King A3, King A4, or the interesting King A5, which puts him further from my pieces. So he has to think carefully. Like, do I want to be farther from the rook? If I do that, the rook would have to move further to check me, to capture me. So let's think about this. Hmm. 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 Yeah, I'm not sure. I better think about that for another minute. We got 45 seconds on the clock. Let's pick 2 more opponents. People are sending the challenges in right now. Tom's is back, and so is S. Michaels. So I'm going to take both of these challenges. I can't open them in a new tab. Why is my clock going up? Look at that. I've got an hour left. It's going to try to get to 2 hours before he runs out of time. I'll take Tom's. I'll play you again, and I'll play faster this game. I didn't hit the accept button. Now I'm on your profile. Accept. And over here, he has 10 seconds. He's past the 2-hour mark. Impressive, Eric002. Impressive. Not bad. 2 hours. For that, oh, you can't add time past 2 hours. For that, Eric, I award you 2nd place in this chess game. Congratulations. And our other opponent is going to be S. Michaels because he was the quicker challenger. And 2 more games. We're going to play 2 more after this, and then that's the end of the show. So the last 2, I'm actually not going to take challenges. I'm going to throw them in the chat of the chat box of the live stream. So get ready with your quick mice to click those challenges. But I'm also not going to play people I've played before. So if you're getting a game where you already had a game, you might as well turn off your computer and go get a life because I'm not going to play you again. This is going to be fun though. We've got double king pawn. Let's play this Yoko piano against Tom's here. And then, oh, I just so tempted to play c4 and keep all my pawns. It's actually a bad idea. When people, you get this and then they just leave it there on the board for you. You should not try to keep that pawn, but I always do because I love doing what I shouldn't do. What is this bishop b4 nonsense? Nonsense. The bishop should be here. He gave me a free move, so now when I play this move, it's already protected. Take. I'll do it. Look at that center. Should I quick his queen around some more? Quick. I'll do it. Okay. I got options. Free pawn, or push. Well, pushing is nice, but free pawns are free, so I'm definitely going with that one. And between these, I'm going to take with knight. Here's the reason. When you're ahead on the board, like have more stuff than your opponent. Knight c3, he takes down here, and then rook b1, then he goes over here, and then how do I win? Oh, he would just take this. I don't think that's really great for me. Queen c2 seems pretty good. Oh, he's hitting this pawn also. Okay, the genius bishop c3, saving the day. So when you're ahead, the goal is to win the game. Whoa, you're pretty cool. What about this move? Oh, I'm already almost out of time against Tom's. That's his secret weapon, I guess. 3 seconds. Toms, is this your strategy to win? Fine, I'll play b3 just so I never have to worry about that again. Isolated pawn right there. Immediately my brain says, whoa, weak pawn. Uh-oh. Is my queen going to be stuck or something? It's kind of bad situation there. This is silly. Now what's happening? Ouch! 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 S. Michaels, that was cool for you and kind of bad for me. Although shenanigans paid off. I should have seen that coming. Maybe I was distracted by this other chess game. Free bishops on another chessboard are very distracting. Let's play that. Why am I playing on? You never know what will happen. If I castle kingside, which I plan to, then I have an attack plan. 4 seconds against Tom's here. I'm just focusing. No more witty banter. It's all focus all the time. I'm going to trap his queen. Go here. 3 seconds on the clock against Tom's. Oh, man. That's a secret power. Did I just trap his queen? You deserve that. Whatever just happened to you. Definitely deserved. For taking my queen like that, S. Michaels. Yes. I've trapped your queen. I've trapped your queen, and you pinned my queen. It was a queen versus queen tactic blunder game. Amazing, amazing. First he pins my queen to my king, then I react by almost running out of time. Then I pin his... It wasn't a pin. Never mind. Anyway, cool things happen, especially for me. And over here I'm ahead of rook. Whew, that was stressful. You know how on this show I'm constantly talking, I'm talking about the Eiffel Tower, I'm talking about the Berlin Wall, I'm talking about, I guess I haven't talked about either of those things, but oops. Oh, thank you for capturing a rook with a queen. That made me feel less stupid. But what I actually did right there was walk my queen into where a rook could take it, which maybe wasn't the best plan, but it actually turned out great. All right, we get time for 2 more games. Let's play them. Wow, I've been so stressed playing 2 games at once. I can barely think. I can barely say clever things, but I can say them now. Are you ready? This sentence, no verb. Okay, let's get a game here. Let's get 2 games here. Here's the first one. Link is going in the chat. First clicker gets the game. And here's the second one. It's going to be the same sequence here. I'm going to decline the challenge from Ans Jovis, which thank you, Ans Jovis, for the challenge. You were really close to getting in there. You just got to show up right on the hour. It is 24 minutes past the hour. If you joined on the hour, I would have taken your game. And game number 2. Who's going to take it? The first opponent is Ans Jovis. Yes, you got it anyway. That's awesome. I'm going to play Sicilian Defense, which I never play, just to celebrate the fact that we're playing. And against Drake, we're going to play more French Defense, because that's actually what I do when I'm trying to win. Knight c3, knight c6, f4. Oh, what a terrible opening for me. Uh-oh. Exchange Frenches. They're everywhere. The Frenches don't like to fight. So, I'll block that. I'll block that. No, I got a problem here. Time. Don't run out of time. Play that. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to push this. I'm going to push this, mixing it up, and then I'm going to... no, it didn't work. I've got to get this stuff going here. Things can get bad if they don't get good. If you know what I mean. You've got to really make things good. Otherwise, they'll be bad in this opening. guess I'll move here. I want to push this pawn here. And I can't quite do it. So he's winning. Let's try that. Clocks are important. I'll take with pawn. Ah! I'm biting my nails. This never happens. If you go through the annals of Chess Whiz, he never does this. I am behaving extremely strangely right now. Biting my nails, not saying anything, just staring at the screen. I've got to survive these chess games. It's not easy to play two at the same time. Trust me. Just trust me. It really isn't. I could play c4. That would be interesting. And by that, I mean awful. Be a really awful move. Okay, I'll take this now. I think he didn't see that. h6, creating a weakness. Oh, you don't want to create weaknesses. Oh, I got mixed up. 7 seconds here. 7 seconds. Focus over here where you're not winning yet. Now I can play this maybe. That's what I've got to do. I'm under a serious attack here on the king side. The plan when you're under attack is, what did he play? Ooh, I'm going to do it. The plan when you're under attack, 2 seconds on the clock, is, oh, what's happening? Oh, time over here as well. Can't do that. Is to counterattack in the center. I can barely even say the words that are in my brain. I'm counterattacking in the center right now, ladies and other ladies. 19 seconds, 2 seconds. Okay, so I'll play this move. And then over here, I'll play this move. Okay, I've kept the extra pawn, that's good. I'll trade. Trades are great. And then I'll play that. Oop, that wasn't the best. I don't have enough pieces attacking that. Never mind, this is really bad. Oh, but it's going better over here. This game's going pretty well against Drake. Yeah, I have to give that up. Hey, maybe I can scare him into dying. No, Drake, I'm out of time. Man, this is so hard. You guys should try this. You can actually play 2 games at the same time on the website, lichess.org right here. That's lichess.org. And here I am being checkmated over here as well. He doesn't need the rook. He could just checkmate me like that. But of course he wants to bring another rook in the game just to own me in the face twice. I got to hide over here, so all I lose is my queen. But I'm not going to get the chance. Come on, just beat me already. Colon, left parentheses, enter, enter. Ah. Drake, obviously I'm winning this game. Take, and then I'm ahead by 0 pawns, so I'm really winning that. Oh, wait, I guess I'm not really winning there. Oh, that's too bad. And then in this game, that attack was, I lost on time. Oh, I would have beat you. I lost on time. That's so frustrating. In this game, this attack actually, all the way back here when I play d4, look at this move, okay? So I play this and he comes back here. My pawn structure is very difficult to work with. It's very tied up here because this one's not going to advance, especially after he plays d3. It's really not. This one can't advance because this one's under attack, and this one can't advance because he's got 2 attackers. So this is all kind of locked up right now, which means closed center. And when the center is closed, the attack occurs on the side of the board. In this case, wham, wham, bam, flammy jam, and I am under attack. I have nothing to do but defend, and that's not very good in chess. So this actually, what I'm trying to do in this position is this whole time I was trying to play c4 to try to open up the center, take, push, push. You see how slow that is? I can't push this way. And this actually, I just walked into this attack. There's nothing I can do. Maybe I could take this knight for free. I don't know. I think that maybe like on the tactical level, there were some ways to survive, but from a strategic point of view, this position, I'm going to go back here because I don't know about e5, is very good for him because he has all the potential against my king here. Look at this, queen coming in, rook coming in, knight coming in, knight coming in, bishop coming in. That's 5 pieces. I have 2, maybe 3 defenders, maybe 4 if this could actually participate. So I'm down in defenders. The bishop's doing nothing. The rook has a hard time getting in the game. This is big bad news for me. He has extra space in this area. E4, F4, these pawns are advanced. They're forward. They're taking space for him. My pawns, they barely move. My extra space on the queen side is useless because the queen side is stopped up. So I was in a tight bind here, as I was trying to say, but the words wouldn't come out of my mouth. So I enjoyed those games. Thank you guys for beating me in the last 2 games, putting me back in my place. Next episode, we're going to play a crazy variant. This show is perfect for variants because I'm insane. But we're going to play this anti-gravity. Thanks for the game. Yeah, you too. Anti-gravity chess that I've just made up where the pieces are like, you know how a black hole sucks you into it and then you die? Well, in an anti-black hole, you get pushed away. And so we're going to play chess where your pieces get pushed away from the center. It's actually, the rules are like this. On your move, you have to move onto an edge of the board, unless you're already there. Then you can fight gravity and move off. So any piece that you move has to be moved to an edge if it's not on an edge already. I guess your starting pieces are on an edge because the back rank also counts. But once you've moved to a center square, your next destination has to be somewhere along the outside. So that's going to be really crazy. Tune in on, let's see what day it is. Tune in on Saturday for the live show or just catch it on YouTube. It's going to be great. Going to be great. This has been Chess with TV. Thanks for watching.